All right, well, let's jump into the draft.
Whoa!
Okay.
We're used to these like 2-hour breaks between games, but apparently today's running well.
Production's moving them quick today. All right, well, let's jump through this. So community bands, Arc Warden, Axe, TA, Lone Druid. Thank you very much, boys and girls at home.
All right, so that's a classic Bulldog hero, the Beastmaster. I think he's played that a lot so far in Midas mode.
Yep.
So that's their freebie, I take. Oh, no. Was that a freebie? Production? I see a lot. Oh, yeah, that was their freebie. Yeah, we're good, right?
It looks like it. Yeah, they've.
We'll just pretend that they didn't lose 3,000. No freebie.
Okay.
They did not accept the freebie?
No.
We'll see.
And now, do these current balances also bring in that swing from the dice roll at the end of the last game?
I believe they've been keeping up to date on the Moonbucks, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to double check and make sure that that was accounted for.
Okay, well, we've now reached the last band here for the Stunners. Perhaps a rather fast tempo lineup here from Alliance, guys. Wraith King, the Skellies, the Beastmaster, the Shadow Shaman wards, and a Dazzle. I think they're trying to run this game down.
It sure looks like it.
I think it's a good idea. I think that's been the most successful strategy here in Midas mode, just fast tempo, punch these slow heroes.
Now Naga, her ultimate really long cooldown at level 1. She becomes an effective high ground defender a bit later on. I think Alliance can hit a pretty good timing here.
The Legion will be good at nuking waves, and Gripstroke's really good at that too. So I think they definitely have some good ways to slow things down. Both of those heroes do more damage if there's more units, so they can definitely stop some death push stuff. But lanes are going to matter too.
Yep, this is the most Alliance has spent by far, though. That Beastmaster and the Wraith King, I mean, they know, right? If you lose this game, you're just out, so no need to save on to
The who? Whom?
The Bone King.
The Bone Lord.
Arise, my bones!
The Bone Master.
That's Skeleton King, okay.
Arise!
Arise.
They got him off. They were done with him, I guess.
They took his megaphone away. Alina.
Another counter push hero. That'll probably be their mid. Will be good for setup kills. You can get a Yules, which will be great against Grave Heroes. More disables against that as well. Help with Legion Commander. Because right now they're actually a little bit burst weak, actually. Outside of like Chain Frost. And Grimstroke has some burst, but it takes some time for it to come out. So they definitely need somebody to go with the duel, I think.
Reserve time.
Just can't quite figure out that Wraith King.
A lot
turning into Skeleton King. They're working on it.
A lot to go with that Grimstroke ulti. You got the Lina ult now. You've got the classic with the Chain Frost.
Do you Dazzle mid here?
I mean, that's kind of what we've been seeing a lot by most of the teams. Although I think Alliance did play Dazzle support once or twice. I think Ake picked that up. So it could easily be a support Dazzle.
Yeah, it could be. But I guess now that you have the full lineup, like Lina's not really a hero you get to bully, right? You think about Dazzle mid, you want that versus like the TAs or any sort of a melee hero, something like that. But versus Alina, it's just kind of So I feel like they need something better.
You also don't want to lane a Dazzle against a Legion Commander, because if you drop Poison Touch, he's just going to dispel it instantly.
Yeah,
and then it's like, okay, what am I doing here? What is the purpose of my hero?
Yeah.
You could put it in the offlane, I guess. It would be kind of good with Beastmaster. More things to Shadow Wave.
Oh, there it is. The classic. Okay. They're pushing, baby.
They really are. They are all in on this like 20 to 30 minute. We need to push your buildings and end this.
I mean, does it have to be though? Dragonite can scale decently well. Wraith King obviously does. They're gonna have problems against the Naga by all means.
Yeah.
But
I think
I could see him taking the while.
I think you actually get the Ags on like the DK again, right? We saw it a couple days ago. I think it'd be really good versus Naga.
He definitely needs like Mjolnir and stuff too, though. If this game doesn't end early.
Interaction question: Grimstroke ultimate and LC duel.
Does not work.
Just doesn't work at all. There's no.
Oh wait, sorry.
Is there a double duel? So to
I
speak?
can't remember.
And
it's like
who does
four
LC
spells
attack?
that don't work. And I feel like duel was one of them, and I'm not sure. It's like
I'm pretty sure it does.
Soul Assumption.
I thought it pulled.
I think you both duel with duel.
Yeah, I think
duel
so.
does work.
But you
I'm
don't
pretty
get the
sure.
damage from the second one. I believe that was tested like a week ago.
Really?
They both duel, but you don't get the damage from the second one.
We see LC so infrequently that I don't know if I've ever seen that interaction.
And
in
I
a
could just
pro
be
game.
completely making that up. Who
knows?
You might see.
Purge, any idea there?
I don't know. Those are some of the ones you only test if you really go through and experience
really,
that. It's a really rare game circumstance, or test it yourself.
Okay. Well, we'll see maybe in this game.
That's what the game's for.
Production, whenever we've got odds coming into Game 3, I'd love to see how those have fluctuated. Pretty quick game
Odds
number
on?
2.
Almost. Yeah, I figured.
Okay, 1.01 to a 9x. Any believers out there?
This is a value.
That's gotta be.
Like
I see a path to victory. They could run this game down. It could happen.
There's no way I would ever confidently put money on Stunners with that kind of a payback.
The odds, yeah.
Like,
that's a very good point.
you put $100 down, you
1.01.
get it one back. Like, there's easily greater than a 1% chance that Alliance wins this match, without a doubt. It's got, like, maybe it's not high. Maybe it's tops 30%, even if you think they're the worst team. But, like, that's a value bet for Alliance.
It is.
But would you
That's
pick
worth a
them to win
$5.
it?
That's worth the $5.
It's just the match winner. Like, that's your odds, right? If I think that their chances of winning are greater than 1%, then I should bet on Alliance.
Yeah, the expected value is in favor of the 9X, is what Bruce is saying.
Yep.
Aha.
So I'm curious to see, are you picking Alliance to win this game then?
I don't remember what the draft is.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm going to go with them. I like their draft a little bit better. I think they have pretty good heroes. They got good death ball. The Nog is going to be a little scary, but I think like Mjolnir and things like that can deal with it.
All right, well, I think we have an updated leaderboard for our talent predictions.
Uh-oh.
So, Grant, Grant, that fat 90% has dwindled a little bit. You are still holding first, but just wait till Jenkins gets on this panel later,
Or
dude.
me. I'm coming for you, Grant.
That's true. Purge is on the rise.
Who you putting on the board?
This could be a big one.
I'll
shit.
let Purge pick first.
I already
and I will
picked.
see.
You
who'd
said
pick?
Alliance.
I will
Alliance.
pick Alliance with it. I actually was going to anyways. I think the value, even at 9.0, you do, as you said, you have the pushing. I think you have the late game to deal with Nog if you get like that Mjolnir, the Black Dragon. You have a Wraith King, like you're fine. Easy win.
I think I'm going to take Alliance too. I'm having a hard time going against it. Is this
You
really?
know what
This is the best
means?
9X ever?
That means if we're wrong, Jenkins wins.
I was going to go Alliance also.
I guess I just can't believe in the 3-0. Sadim can't truly be this evil. Is he such a mastermind that he would win Europe in a 3-0 sweep?
Yes. He's devious. He's the bad brother.
Cunning.
He's
even.
Hades to Mr. Midas's Zeus.
Oh,
Well said.
great
Brothers,
reference.
right? I don't know.
Great reference.
Just let it go. Let it go.
They're probably related.
Yeah.
They
hang out. They party.
Half chat. Also, a reminder: Hotspawn has been keeping us up to date throughout this entire tournament. I know people are busy. This is a long event, right? You can go to hotspawn.com/Midas. They've got a whole portal set up for all of the articles they've been writing. You can also check out their live feed of the hero prices that have been fluctuating. They've been attached to our API. So a lot of content over there at Hotspawn. Hopefully some more interviews coming from them and some more content as well. So check them out. There is a link below the Twitch stream to make it nice and easy, or just go to hotspawn.com.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the follow-up, guys. That was great.
You're welcome.
No problem.
They did a
Easy
sweet
layup.
interview with Sunsfan and Slacks last night. That's
Learn
live.
the lore. Yeah.
I know.
And
It's,
I think we've got another interview that we're not ready to run yet, but it's going to be coming up today that's already been recorded. I don't know if I want to spoil it.
Which player would you guys want to interview the most? If you just
in
gotta
general,
do it, if
just
you got to
period?
do it, yeah.
I could have any player.
Yep.
Actually, honestly, right now it's Thompson. Thompson is the guy that I interviewed him at TI in Vancouver, TI8, and obviously that went pretty well.
how long was the line interview Thompson when you interviewed him?
Huh?
Come on. How long was there? You know, like on press day, the people
Zero.
are
I
always
think I was the
clamoring.
only one that interviewed him, and it was
Exactly.
kind of an awkward interview. I didn't really know that much about him. He gave me a lot of one-word answers, and it's like if you Google Thompson interview, it's one of the only ones that pops up outside of the official TI ones. Nobody has interviewed him except
'Cause
me. I was ahead of the times.
They were ranked.
But I want to
at the
interview him
bottom.
again. I want to hear from Thompson how his life. He's got such a crazy story.
So you
and
think he would give you more than one-word answers, or do you think you're the awkward one?
dude, if I was going to set it up, Grant, I'd be toffee in that shit. I'd have some notes. I'd have a suit on.
Okay.
You'd be ready to go.
I'd be ready to go. But yeah, that's my answer. Thompson.
What about
You got a better one?
All right. Who me? Whom?
Anyone?
Nope.
Probably someone who I don't know a lot about. Like maybe like one of the Chinese players. If I have a translator, is that cool?
Yeah.
Can we do that? How about Shadow?
Well, yeah, if
Talk
you
to
pick
Shadow.
Shadow, what would you
Yeah.
ask him?
I
Would you ask
don't
him about
know.
his TI, like
ask
the
him about,
bad
like-
breakup?
I would ask like that period right before TI, about TI, and then like all
Right,
that shit
yeah, all
after,
that, yeah.
where it's just like where are you
tell-all.
now, dog? You know, he's on some squads. He's moving around a little
He is.
bit. Yep.
It's been rough over in that scene, tier 2, tier 3. We see him tonight, actually. Not him, but the Chinese scene. It's
Yes.
going to be very interesting. Burning's Legion. I'm ready
I'm
for
very interested to see who's going to be on that team.
How about you, Grant? Sounds like this was a setup for you to hit us with some sick answer here.
that.
No?
I just really wanted to learn more about you three.
Okay.
And I did.
Great.
He
didn't
was the
say anything,
interviewee
Grant.
all along.
Yes, I wanted to interview you guys, and my dream has come true.
I
My
see.
Make-A-Wish.
Well, thank you so much, Grant. We've got two casters once again, Odie, Pixel, and Kyle. Let's do it. Game number 3.
Thank you, Zara. Yes, one game away from taking home the championship title, Sir Sadim Stunners. Can Alliance turn it around, though? They're down 2 games so far, Kyle. They've come into this one with a draft that looks to be very strong in terms of the push, right? They've got a lot going there, and as the panel said, even if this game does go on, do you sort of agree that their lineup sort of does scale as well, or is there the pressure on them to end it early?
I don't know, man. I'm a big believer in Grimstroke, LC Lich. They also have the Naga carry. Very difficult for a Wraith King to play into that late in the game. Loda would need to be absolutely enormous, and they're going to need to take towers early. They've got the DK Beastmaster. They can do it. But of all the heroes you could pick for free, Bulldog Beastmaster, is this really what you think of?
I mean, as I said, it's sort of surprising that they've strayed away from the Prophet. We have one game, at least, where we saw the Bulldog Prophet here, and it looked phenomenal. But for whatever reason, Alliance not feeling that they want to have that one come back into the mix and trusting on the Beastmaster. He has, of course, played the Beastmaster a fair few times here in the tournament, and we'll see if he can have a solid showing here in Game 3. The first 2 games have been pretty rough for him on the offlane as we get ourselves into the action. But looking over, as you say, to the lineup of the Sir Sadim Stunners, there's Naga Siren, right? This is sort of a prime hero for Gorg. He wants to hit the creeps. He wants to hit these big numbers on the net worth. He's going to be able to do it with a hero like this.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that a lot of emphasis is on him and his play. It'll be interesting to see whether he gets aggressive at all in this game, because Alliance have pretty much a tailor-made anti-Naga draft. You can push early. They've got a defensive support along with the high lockdown and tower push that Arasta can offer. I really like the set of heroes they've put together. It's reminiscent of when they were dominant as well. It's just a question of whether they can execute. So far individually, I think the Stunners have been just outplaying them around the map.
Yeah, we've seen even in like the first game where the laning situation, Alliance were able to get themselves in some favorable matchups in the way that they ran the tri lanes. It didn't matter. Sir Sadim Stunner's ability to adapt was very impressive, and each and every game so far in this series, we've seen, by that 15-minute mark, Stunners are already thousands of gold ahead in value.
Yeah, they have that ability again. I want to believe, Owen, I want to believe perhaps Alliance could come back, make the reverse sweep. Haven't seen that in a while. You remember the original one, what was it? I think it was DKIG, one of the few BO7 finals we've ever had. We learned our lesson. Those are a terrible idea. Where I believe DK was down 3-0 and then won the next one.
Oh, wow, that was, back in 2014 or 13?
Something like that. It was a long time ago.
Quite a while ago. Let's see. So the tri lane from Alliance will be starting off down bottom. They're going to make sure they do their best to give Loda this safe area to farm. Only Cinder in here for now. We will see, you'd imagine, as Stunners get the information regarding what the lanes are. An extra core being headed down here, and it will be Bambo. They want to make sure that Gorg is farming up in the top lane directly against the Beastmaster with the backup of Sing. Should be fine there. At the same time, Alliance, they're going to walk over, try and cut Bambo off as he heads down. But he has to dispel and the heal. Yep. So we'll be able to walk away back to safety. And these will be your lanes for now.
I really like Lich LC as the dual lane. It's so difficult to play offensive into this combination. And if you don't go for LC, he'll be able to cleanse off with the Shackle or the Hex, whatever your GM tries to do as far as disable goes. A lot of auto attack damage, though. You got to be a little careful here, specifically if you're Sin.
Oh, and in they go. Onto Bambo. He's prepared. 4 Tango, still ready to pop and has those mangoes. So once he's got the skill in the queue, going to have that heavy nuke to respond to any dive. Poison Touch will be thrown out, but every time it will be dispelled. Sal's popped and Bambo will be back up to full health.
Yeah, top lane Bulldog's doing excellent so far. 6-3 already in a 1-on-2. Still the axes early. I'm surprised more beasts don't do that, especially in these more difficult lanes. It's a big help for your CSing. You also shove the wave, makes it easier to play against too.
What the duo lane actually the one to get the kill against the tri lane. Cinderin in a little trouble in return. Poison Touch is there, but he'll get back underneath the tower. The right click's ticking him down low, but Verifies pops. Sind will survive. They get the kill, the two of them, against the tri lane. That's a disaster for Alliance. They cannot afford to lose kills 3 versus 2.
How's it even possible? The LC was level 1. He's got a heal. Yeah, I guess Sin must have made some plays.
Very, very scary situation for Alliance. If they continue to lose heroes down on that bottom lane, the one lane where they really should have a confident start, things aren't going to look great as the game goes on. Mid lane, 12 for 3 on Wagger, 9 for 2 on Chessie. Wagger with a slight lead, able to use that Light Strike array to mess with the CS a bit more reliably than what Chessie's able to bring to the lane as a DK. Bottom lane, another dive, and in fact, that's another kill. Synderen and Bambo getting the job done. Loader fully loaded. He's going to fall as well. This duo lane of Bambo and Synderen is destroying the tri-lane of Alliance.
I mean, this is an obliteration. I can't even believe that they're doing this. But it's like Sin said in his pregame interview, I'm worth 2 of any players on Alliance.
I mean, it's the proof's in the pudding right here. It's certainly looking like that with how they're able to play against the 3 of them down bottom. Sin will go for the quick trip back to base. And we're going to see now Alliance have realized that running this tri-lane, what's the point if it's not doing anything for yourself? They've got to sort of look to make plays elsewhere as they'll send the Shaman up towards the top. Maybe something can happen up there with Bulldog. Because this bottom lane, the action just is not going in favor of Alliance. Rambo just have to be a little careful. That's been left alone, but stick charges are available. Top lane, trying to dive in a little bit on towards Bulldog. EGM does reveal himself. Bulldog will take quite a bit of a punch from the illusions. EGM's trying to chase down Sing. Extra bit of pressure now as Gorg's able to cut the creeps behind the tower. Does force Bulldog to soak in the creep wave by it, and he cannot play aggressive himself.
That's certainly not. They've abandoned this bottom lane. That's what's most important. Loda is not in a position strong enough to actually contest here and win, especially after the deaths. Top lane, it's nice that EGM's going to be able to get some XP, but can he really do much to a Grimstroke Naga?
Now Bulldog and EGM, they're going to try and head over. It's coming up to the rune spawn.
30 seconds away with Bulldog. He has his priorities in order.
He's already ready to try and force them off these 2 locations. See if they are able to take control. It will be hard. These heroes aren't too easy to deal with. Bottom lane, a bit of a fight kicks off. There's already Loader having to retreat. They try and trade hits with Bambo. That'll be a very reliable trade. Bambo should have had the heal back up in a second and will be able to get the bounty runes. They head over. Same time up top, Bulldog's positioning. Did not manage to grab him the rune. Sing Sing was able to come in and take the rune from underneath his nose and TP out along with the help of the Shrine. Bulldog doesn't get any action despite being prepared for that rune contest.
Wagga still continuing to trade well against Chessie mid. As we take a glance into this, Chessie a bit behind in XP, but it's because he's had to spend a bit more money on consumables, even though the CS is close. If you look at the net worth, decent lead for our Lina player. Gork far ahead as well, 31 CS in just 5.5 minutes. Getting a nice, almost got the board.
Yeah, very good levels as well here for Gorg. Pushing in. They managed to find the perfect setup in regards to lanes where they wanted to put the Nagasaran to start things off. This top lane was certainly the right call. As unhindered farm from Gorg so far. Able to have that slight lead against Loader. Loader's still able to get the farm himself. The lane might not be as safe, but having a quick look towards the jungle has granted some gold. Mid lane, Chessie. Backups there from EGM. And in fact, EGM trying to commit with the shackles, but he's tanking the tower for that and will fall. It's an unsuccessful attempt on Wagger's life. Will mean a dead Shaman. And Wagger able to throw out a few nukes, trying to keep the dragon off the tier 1 tower. Whilst that first use of the Elder Dragon form is out, Alliance know that they really want to force this. The 3 of them back in on the lane, trying to get as many hits as they can onto the tower with that DK form. Bambo comes in, and with the presence of the Legion Commander, that will be it. You'd imagine for the push. Sing Sing actually managing to get Bulldog there with the help of Gorg up top. Chased him down. Bulldog was constantly trying to run himself away, but the nukes and control from the Grimstroke were far too much. Gets on top of Bulldog, and Bulldog's out of the lane.
The stream stack doing excellent so far. Already up 2-0, 2K ahead in this game. And realistically, they don't really fall off as this game continues. It's The onus is on Alliance to make some moves here. They need the next DK form to get at least one tower. And Loda needs some space, because down bottom, he is not in a position to fight against these heroes, even with the support of Ake from the side.
Yeah, Bambo's level 6 already on the Legion, trying to see if they can find opportunities to get that duel set up. Okay, and Loda know they've got to be very, very cautious when they come to approaching the Legion in this lane. There's Ake, and he's going to have his TP cancelled. This won't be a duel victory, but it will interrupt Ake's point of action.
What are you doing?
Well, they'll be able to chase. Running him down, Ake will be able to get back to safety, and EGM does set up for the kill on Sing. Top lane, they'll lose Bulldog in return. They getting the support kill, but losing Bulldog once more. Still not able to find that favorable trade mid lane. Chessie and Loda, they'll team up looking for Bambo. Great light strike from Wagger, catches the two, and with the Laguna out, Loda's straight up dead. Try and chase down Chessie, he's pretty tanky. As the Dragon Knight, do they have the damage to bite through their armor and regen? They'll pull him back with the fear. It's not enough. Chessie too tanky for them to finish.
He's got 3 points in Dragon Blood. There's just no way you take him out. Far too much armor and regen. The big issue is just Gorp, man. He's got treads, double Wraith Band, 1,000 gold to boot. Top 3 net worths, all on the side of the streamers.
Now they've been unable to slow down Naga Siren. Bulldog has hit the 6, can maybe look to make some plays as a team. Raw will be back up in 20, was used that previous time to get the kill on Sing. He's alone here in the lane. Loda starting to fall far behind the farm that the Gorg's able to fight for the map. But Gorg top, they're closing in on a Bulldog. Bulldog needs assistance. There are teammates heading over. A heal will be offered by Ake, but that is it. He cannot save Bulldog. It's the 3rd time in a row Bulldog's tried to return to this top lane, but Gorg and Sing push him out of it each and every time.
Too strong in the lane, man. They're just, you Inkswell the Naga, he runs forward. It's almost a free kill. There's just nothing Bulldog could do. He's got Roar active and Arcane Boots. Very interesting builds from our boots.
And Bambo just finds the duel. He's able to find EGM as he retreats back, and with Wagger and Sing rotating in as well. Ake, could he get out in time? He will. No light strike array quite there from Wagger, so Ake will live. But already we're starting to see the duel. Damage being picked up. The 10-minute runes will spawn. Loda's able to grab at least 1 for Alliance down towards the bottom. The other 3 should go the way of Sir Sadim Stunners by the looks of it. Unless Alliance do head over. But with the 3 of them, maybe they will get the second one down bottom. But something, they need it. 10 minutes in, and once again, they are starting to fall behind Alliance. A 4K lead for Sir Sadim Stunners very early on. It's mid lane Bambo. Duel is going to be there again soon. Chessie not really the dream target.
They're doing a great job. Bulldog's coming in from the side, though. Might look to do a little bit of axe work, cut the trees, and go for a roar. But there's 4 heroes mid, and he's in no man's land under vision.
He's still trying to poke at them. We'll reveal his location. Sind trying to deal with the boars. The AoE is stunned down. Bulldog now starting to step forward. Wants to go for Sin. Drops the roar down onto the Lich. Got the armor out.
Oh, God, no!
And now the turnaround, the Wombo with the Soulbind Laguna.
Oh, God.
They're both dead. The Chain Frost bounces will do it. Sin gets the double, and he survives. They roared him, they threw everything down onto the Lich, he lives, and they just pick up all of the fruits for their efforts there. A extra kill with Bambo getting the duel onto Ake. 12-1, 5K lead. No mercy here from Sir Sadim Stunners.
This is big. This is a newly formed stack, trying hard to ensure that they are able to complete not just their first LAN, but winning their first LAN, Owen. How many people really get a chance to do that?
It would be a pretty monumental win, and winning the lion's share of $50,000. A lot of money on the line. It's mid lane. Bambo behind the tower. Bulldog heading over, but Bambo's got the speed that he can run away. Easily get out of this area with bottom lane Alliance. They're trying to get in and do something deeper. EGM is committing with the wards, has trapped off Cinder and should be able to kill the Lich and will be able to do so. But EGM will die in return, and even the time being bought for Bambo to walk in, claim more duel damage on the Legion Commander as he is winning duel after duel. Bulldog finally happy that Sind has fallen. But it's taken so much effort from Alliance, and it has not been worth it at all. At least in terms of trying to get this game back on track for them. And whilst this has all gone on, Gorg's farm continues to skyrocket. 7K net worth 12 minutes in, totally uninterrupted, and able to make the best use of all the space that Alliance has given him.
Can't ask for more. 13-2. How is Gorg's? Yeah, I mean, he's having a free game. What am I saying? He's got 10 CS in middle already on the Naga Siren. Sort of feels like he's playing a game on his stream, as traditionally he doesn't like to leave the jungle until he's at least acquired that 4th or 5th item.
I mean, so far in this tournament, that sort of play has been working out for him. He's always been this unkillable carry. Alliance, desperate to make a play happen and look for potentially Gorg. That would be the dream target. Even if they find him, though, it's going to be hard. And in fact, Gorg and Bambo, they've found a member of Alliance on the backlines. EGM was left behind. He's dead. They do get themselves on top of Wagger. Light Strike Array down, and there's the setup. Double Laguna Blade comes flying out. The Chain Frost bouncing between them as Ake is dead. Chessie will be stunned up. Bambo and Gorg are pushing Bulldog away from Chessie, making sure that there's no backup available for the Dragon Knight. As Bulldog, can he get himself away from this? The Naga Siren's illusion's just that little bit too speedy. The net's out, they get the kill. Chessie trying for the TP. They've got the damage though. Sind and Sing with their nukes kill him off. Only Wagger going down there.
The stacks, bottom shrine. Will the Radiant Creeps succeed? They're gonna miss one, miss two.
Oh,
no.
These creeps need a little bit of practice with their stacking.
Unbelievable.
They are meant to be the good creeps. We'll see if the dire side creeps do any better. Last time the dire side creeps were the strong ones.
Yeah, but this time it's Gorp. He's got so much map control. He's just gonna walk forward.
So he could just take the stacks, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with this lead. No real reason to be that scared. He can head over, pretty much take what he wants. Bambo, I get the amount of victories that he's got already. 14 minutes in. How much dual damage does he have?
50 damage.
50 damage at 14 minutes. Will kill him off for that one, though. I'm sure he will not mind. Every time that he gets that dual damage, he'll consider it worth.
Rune spawning in 10 seconds, but more importantly, these creeps, will the Radiant redeem themselves?
Let's have a look.
Camp's missing 100%.
You think?
Way, no way.
Nah, he's gonna have it.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not. Oh, no. Oh, no, the creeps. Oh, what are these creeps doing?
Are these good? Wait, they are good.
They're meant to be good. They are trying. I can confirm they're trying. Gorg. Oh, no, maybe they can kill him. They've got him surrounded. Chessie's in as well. He hasn't got the mana for the song. As the chain stuns, they get Gorg. Big kill for them to catch off an EGM. He's got the Serpent Ward trap. Maybe they could get something else out of it. The shackles are out, but the saves there from Bambo. Bambo charging in. Ake offers up a shallow grave. Keeping EGM alive for now. Stuns out. Can Alliance get more out of this? They're slowing down Sig with the pause. Stuns there. They're like going again. The double lich ult is bouncing around. They get the combo off. Alliance is still fighting fit. The heals from Ake is keeping them alive. They're chasing down Bambo. Bambo will fall, but the AoE stun. Wagger lands a 3-man light strike. A buyback comes in from Sing, but still, Alliance, they're able to fight forward. The power of Chessie, this dragon, is too strong. They cannot kill these big tanky cores. Wagger's dead as well. Alliance are winning the fight.
Sick play. I mean, there was no Gork in that. It was a 4-on-5, but my God, Alliance, they're just too tanky. Double bracer treads on Chessie to go with the maxed out armor. He's indestructible. Tanks a full double lich ult to the face. I believe they lost Bulldog. Indeed, they did. Unfortunately, he will have Ags up soon. Not sure if that's the item. But hey.
I mean, I guess we're having the AoE against the illusions.
What do you mean the AoE?
What, the extra? What do you mean you'd think it's the old axe, don't you? Come on, Carl, get with 2019. He can spam his axes with axe.
Okay. For the viewers that don't understand.
Down for yourself.
No.
As you read the tooltip. No, Carol, Carl.
What do you mean? I knew it.
Well, you're about to say, I said the AoE. Well, you're like, what about the AoE?
It's not more AoE, it's just
you
more
were about
active.
to tell me you thought it was still, what, 2 charges of Raw or something?
It was
That's
never
what
2 charges of
what
Raw. It was just
what was it before?
cooldown reduction and cast range increase.
That's what it was, yeah.
Come on, Owen. Give it
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Defusal soon on Gork. That should be a big turning point for the stream stack. 21-9, but Alliance, they've got to be feeling confident. Loda with that Midas.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're going to be falling off necessarily. They just, they're going to take some more team fights.
There's definite hope here for Alliance. They did have a very rocky start, but starting to take a bit better control, at least in comparison to Game 1 and Game 2 of it. If Loda gets that Relic and Radiance done, which, I mean, I'd imagine he's going to go for. That is the build here, do you think, is the Wraith King? Is there any reason to go elsewhere?
Not in this game. It's too strong of an item.
Yeah. And they're hunting Bambo. Bambo is going to go for the TP. They've got the vision. Dragonform stuns there for Jesse. They'll find Bambo. And Bambo, another death here. Oof. They continue to pick up kill after kill. Alliance climbing their way into the game.
They got to be more cautious here, and this game is far from over. And if they really want to Royal Road this and 3-0 their final series, they've got to be more conservative. Play around this Naga. He's got the defusal up. In fact, he might look to go for Loda right now.
There we have it. Quickly burning the mana, but didn't quite burn the mana quicker than he killed it. But at the same time, this could be a bonus.
What is
he doesn't
that?
want to kill him a second
What
time.
is that?
He's TPing out. Doesn't want to try for it. But his Wraith King ult gone for a couple of minutes, so he's making the safe play, right? He knows that he's going to be able to go for Loda a second time, almost certainly within this 2-minute downtime of the ult.
I suppose, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a streamer. I'm just a commentator. Creeps doing their best to continue stacking. We've got a triple hard camp to the left.
Ah, this creep knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I guess the range creep. It's a little easier, right, if you're a range creep.
Oh, hold up. In the jungle, Bulldog trying to farm these Ancients.
He's not going to get to do so.
No, he's not.
Yeah, they're going to take this one away from them. As the stunners come in, Chessie. Oh, the Invis put sentries down. They've got vision upon him. They'll pull it back. They have the damage. Gorg with the defusal. He certainly packs a punch. They'll surround him. Stuns out. Jewel as well. They'll find Chessie finally. Able to kill off the Dragon Knight that they've struggled with so many times so far in this game. He's been sort of the big bad boy that they haven't had the firepower to kill. But now with the items coming out in the Naga Siren, even he starts to fall. 88 dual damage for Bambo. Still pre-20 minutes. Very, very impressive start for the Offlane Legion commander.
And they're just dominating map control now. Taking over the stacks as well. Hang on. Top shrine. Oh, we're going to miss one, but we get another. One creep. He knows what he's doing.
He does. Celebratory PogChamp. Yours Scepter done for Wagger.
Oh, no.
That extra bit of catch and play. On top of obviously the already finished Ether Lens, so a huge amount of reach and catch from this Lina.
Yeah, you got to be careful, though. If you're not, you might end up playing yourself.
Now we'll see if he gets baited into any suboptimal situations. Alliance got eyes on Bambo. Has the opening from the high ground. No hesitation with the wards dropped down. Bambo again caught out. They've found him a few times, the Legion.
Still no towers. That's the key. This mid tower still staying alive. Loaded. Is he got the Radiance yet? He'll have it soon. For some reason, saving up all of the gold necessary. We'll buy the recipe first. And tell me he doesn't block the stack. You better not block the stack, Loaded.
No, he's got it. He's got it. He knows what he's doing.
All right, there we go.
I'll get only the one stack there. The other stacks do get messed up, unfortunately, for Alliance. They're just 350 gold or so away from the full Radiance. He's hitting the timing. Still quite the difference between the farm of Loda and Gorg C. But that's not to say that Alliance cannot still form a pretty strong fight around the newfound Radiance.
He's going to finish it right now, and then they're going to look to get out there onto the map. He's got to be careful, though. But before the talent for the no reincarnation mana cost, it means that Naga can just spam illusions on Loda, take him out before that respawn could be activated, just thanks to the mana burn. Cinderin on the high ground, looking to break the smoke. Might pay for it with his life, however.
Oh, as the smoke dispel.
Nice job.
Cinderin immediately out of the area. They'll still try and hunt forward, Chessie and EGM. Really relying EGM to get that setup catch, as he has done so the last few times with the way he's been on high ground. Sadim Stun is well aware of the move that Alliance is trying to pull and will not get caught out by it. Sing and Sin hiding behind the tower. Gorg knows that the top half of the map is free to farm. and going straight for that aggressive item, the Hex after the Manta Diffusal, so he can pretty much deal with any hero individually on the map. Bottom, we'll get the opening on the Bambo. Again, another double Chain Frost. They're hitting it every single time. It's got to be at least the third or fourth time we've seen it. The duel comes out onto Loda. He's trapped up and taken out. Another successful duel for the Bambo. Song's out from Gorg. They'll look to surround Chessie. Chessie's in trouble. Maybe the Shadow Blade he can sneak away. He's got the Invis. He's backing off. The Serpent Wards also from EGM blocking Gorg in, but he's able to dodge through them with the mirror image, chasing them down. Light Strike cancels the TP attempt from EGM. Ake will get out of there. Bambo still kiting up Chessie. They'll turn back towards the DK. They'll take him down as well. 4 dead on Alliance. As the support combo alone, Sing Sing and Synderen, they've got it down. They're never missing a beat.
Anytime they are together, they're getting double the value out of their abilities, for sure. And this was a combo that we saw a lot back in the past. Grimstroke Lich. I think it was replaced a bit by combining heroes, combining with the offlaner more importantly, but still very formidable. There's no BKBs on the Alliance side. They're taking a pounding when these two guys hit their R buttons.
Yeah, Loda, despite getting a pretty, reasonable timing on the Radiance, definitely feels like he needs another item before he can turn up. And especially with the Hex now finished on Gorg.
Is that the build? I haven't seen this before.
No, he does it a fair few times. Manta Diffusing Hex. If he feels the game's going good, it's just, you kill anyone on the map.
Well, if
anyone you find is dead.
If Gorg does it, then I'm sure it's good.
See what sort of action he can find. I mean, the fact that it's a hero, right, that you could just reliably farm a Hex so quickly. 24 minutes into the game, he's got a Hex.
Uh-oh. Sin?
Quick save will be there. EGM trying to control Sing in the mid, but the Yule save comes out. And now the turn, they'll look to soulbind Chessie. No one close to him to latch on, but Chessie, same time he's been secluded. They've got the kill on the backlines. Bambo, another duel. Gorg, pop the mirror image, turns toward Loda. They'll pop through the reincarnate the once. They're ready to do it a second time for sure. Ake will be able to offer up some heals. He's getting dragged in deeper, Loda. Loda, he's going to try and run away with the Glimmer Cape, but the Sentry Ward's out and down. They have the vision. Loda will fall back towards mid. Chessie trying to finish off Wagger, but the two of them are being beaten down by Sing and Wagger. They can kill off both of them. 4 dead, only Ake alive. The chase will be there. They're looking to find him. Song cancels the TP. Sentry is down. They surround the poor old Dazzle. As Ake has no chance, they'll toy around with him a little bit. Finally, Gorg cannot resist any longer, wants to add to the kills, takes the triple. Alliance getting team wiped. And Stunners pushing down the middle lane. 25 minutes, 14k lead, 31 to 11. It looks like a bit of a repeat of game 1 and game 2 once again, Kyle.
Oh, for sure. Just too much synergy. These players, they might have just come together as a lineup, but they're taking this tournament seriously. Their first and potentially last LAN tournament victory ever is on the horizon. If they can just close out Alliance, 14k lead, 25 minutes in, but 31 to 11. You've got to imagine that the morale for Alliance is dropping.
It's going to feel pretty rough. EGM does TP into the Shrine. That's not going to result in any positive play for them here. Ward's dropped down. He's trying to at least kill off Bambo. Bambo is low. Now Chessie does come in, but the duel from Bambo picks up another. They do lose Sing on the back. In fact, Sind as well. He has been found. Poison Touch didn't quite connect as he headed into the shadows with the Glimmer Cape. Going for the TP out. Will he make it? He won't. Loda finds him.
Sind, lol.
So a little bit of something for Alliance. A couple of kills, but it is just that. Only the 2 supports. Chessie's trying to hunt down more. Not really anything that he can go for alone. Gorg, level 21, and incredibly stacked. It's not a hero that Chessie can go poking at. And on top of that, Hex already, 4,700 gold. Where does he get it from? It just seems to come out of thin air. The farm that Gorg has is unparalleled.
Oh, indeed. He's unstoppable in this game. If you're Alliance, what are you going to do here? Bambo going for a Manta next item, an interesting choice.
Maybe seeing if they can do something whilst there's 2 dead on the Stunners. Bambo is hunting for some courier action. We'll spot him out though and keep the courier safe. Bulldog. He's got the Roar available but won't quite be able to reach Bambo 2-speeded with the phase Yasha drums. He is well and truly out of there. As the time will pass, Stunners will have everybody back in the game. So Alliance unable to do anything with that little bit of a window. As the game maintains to be in a position where Sir Sadim Stunners are looking incredibly far ahead. A completed butterfly will be the option for Gorg. Obviously with no true strike anywhere on the horizon for any member of Alliance, these illusions are going to be a nightmare to deal with.
I'm trying to find hope for Alliance, but I don't see it. They need some sort of advantageous start to this fight, perhaps
Bambo.
off this LC.
And Bambo's got Gorg by his side. Gorg leads in, they'll set the trap out onto one of them. Loda's trying to finish off Bambo, but the heel's out. Silence there on the backlines. Bulldog's been surrounded. Chessie being forced off to the side. Jules out from Bambo. Bambo's falling low though. Will fall. They've lost Bambo. Can they get more? Chain Frost bounces, take down Loda the once. Gorg's army, though, beating down the bigger cause. Chessie gets destroyed by the illusions. Loda is going to die a second time. Gorg will sing a song in his honor as Loda hexed up, yuled up into the air. They throw him about, put him down. Triple kill for Gorg. As they just cannot get a break, Alliance, in this best of 5. A third painful game in a row for them, as Sir Sadim Stunners are here to win it. They can taste that championship title, and they're not letting anything get in the way.
No, they are certainly making sure that they close this one out properly.
Obviously, this mid lane Rax starts to fall. Alliance still 40 painful seconds with no Loda to help form some sort of a fight. The mid Rax will go down. Bulldog's starting to throw the axes out in an attempt to clean them up, but Wagger's got the reach to catch with the Yules. Set upstairs, Soulbind, double Laguna Blade onto both of them. Ake does get the grave out in time, but Bulldog will still die. He cannot escape this. As they'll lose Bulldog, Chessie falls. Double kill for a godlike Gorg Naga Siren. Another stun. Wagger getting the catch every single time. He's got the Ghost Scepter to rely on, but the trap set with the net. Wagger's control onto the back lines. He finds Ake. Another triple kill for Gorg. Beyond godlike and already moving towards the fountain to start farming even further onto the heroes. Loda, he's down once. He's going to go down a second time. The illusions tanking up the hits of the fountain. Or being a little careful. In fact, he's just sort of letting the illusions do the work. Do have buybacks available, Alliance. Holding on to them for now. Just appreciating the time that Stunners are sort of wasting going for the fountain kills rather than the objectives. May give Alliance that extra bit of a chance. But I believe they may have sort of conceded it here. They'll start to go for one potential final hurrah. But the Ancient exposed. Sir Sadim Stunners looking to close up the game, close up the series. Song will come out. Chessie and Loda did make a jump forward. And they are backing away. Another Soulbind, another turn. It was a fake back here from Stunners. As both of them get exploded by the Chain Frost. Loda stunned up, dead once more. 43 to 14, 27k lead. The pain for Alliance will finally end relatively shortly. Once, of course, Sir Sadim Stunners are done playing around with them, as Loda will call it. GG, well played. But as always, we'll look to play to the end. We do need the Ancient to fall to close the game up. The creeps are in. They're looking to finish it. Gorg standing there. Bit of respect there for Bulldog. He's not going to kill him, or maybe he is. Oh yeah, just playing with the food. Gorg takes the kills, padding up his stats. The Ancient slowly going down. Ake offering the GG. It was a tough grand finals for Alliance. They weren't able to do it today, Kyle.
Yeah, but at least they have that, well, everyone but Chessie, of course, does have that confidence that they are TI winners.
And there we go. GG is called. The Ancient will fall. Ladies and gentlemen, your European regional champions of Betway Midas Mode 2 is the Sir Sadim Stunners. Not to the liking of Mr. Midas, of course. They were successful in taking over the tournament and taking home the grand prize.
It shouldn't be a surprise at this point. Sadim has done everything he possibly could to sabotage this tournament, so of course his team walks over the grand finals. Fan favorites to fall, but hey, It's cool to see them participate. The old
Absolutely,
roster back
no.
minus S4, of course, but I'm sure he'll be here by next week.
And indeed, maybe that's what they were missing. You know, next time, the
true.
third Midas mode, potentially if S4 turns up, maybe Alliance would have had a shot in that grand finals. But as it was, Alliance will fall, and Sir Sadim Stunners take the title. 3-0, they win the best of 5 grand finals here in the European Midas Mode 2. For now, we'll head you back to Zyori and the panel to see what they've got next for you. As there's